It's the most wonderful time of the year again. October 1st to January 31st is as good as it gets. But here in the beginning, before all of our focus is on family, food, Santa magic, and divine salvation for all mankind, we have the spooky season. I would be remiss if all I did to commemorate the month was to complain about long-form horror series, as I opened with, because I'm a genius. I should actually recommend some stuff for you people. And since I'm sure that you all listened to me last year and you watched The Final Girls, I'm sure you really like to know what I want you to watch. In a different vein, however, Halloween is for kids too. So I wanted to recommend a movie that flew under the radar for a lot of people, and that was 2015's Goosebumps. Parents, if you want something for your kids that's a little scary but not too bad, this is one of the best ones made in years. It reminds me a lot of, and this is high praise for me for a kids movie, the original Jumanji. You remember how that movie had some legitimately frightening moments in it when you were a kid and you absolutely loved it? It's like that. It's a little scary for kids, some legitimately tense sequences, a lot of heart, fun visual effects, not too much gore, a lot of good humor. The movie rocks, honestly. I was so surprised at how good it was when I first saw it. Now, I know what a lot of you here in 2025 are thinking. Doesn't that have Jack Black in it? I'm so sick of him. To that I say, fear not. This was made before he started phoning it in, and it's not just zany yelling. He plays a real character in R.L. Stine. There isn't the random yelling and the just finding odd ways to say things. He puts on an altered voice. By that I mean different from Jack Black's normal voice. And he really sells the character of Stine and nails the heartfelt moments too. So what's it about and why is Stine in it? The story is a boy named Zach moves next door to R.L. Stine and falls for his daughter Hannah. R.L. Stine acts really weird and Zach is pretty sure that he hurt her. So he breaks into Stine's house to check on her and accidentally opens one of Stine's first drafts, unleashing a Yeti. Hannah jumps into action to put the book back, but eventually the kids are saved by Stine, who insists he and Hannah must leave town now. But the Yeti wasn't the only thing that escaped. Slappy the Dummy, probably Goosebumps' most iconic villain, also escaped, and he's not happy about being trapped in a book for several years. He releases all the other monsters, and they terrorize the town. So now it's up to Zach, his friend, Champ, Hannah, and Stine, yeah, the four humors are everywhere, to put the monsters back and save the town. Like I said, Jack Black is great as Stine. Whether it's an accurate performance, I have no idea. But it's a lot of fun. The other characters are also great. Champ is delightfully goofy. Hannah is one of frankly, the best representations of a homeschooled kid I've ever seen. Zach has a great arc of shutting himself away after his dad died, and Stine is a really good foil to show him what happens if he continues with that. But what I really liked about this movie is, like I said, it reminded me of Jumanji, but it wasn't just that. It reminded me of the 90s kids adventure movies that we used to have. Exciting, funny, thrilling, appropriate, and just a little bit scary. Now, could I find things to complain about? Absolutely. The ending needed a little better build-up, and the theming needed some tweaking, but that's not what I want to do right now with this video. I just wanted to tell you about a really cool movie that you probably didn't see, and you can watch with your kids this Halloween. Give it a chance. You won't be disappointed. If you're a fan of Goosebumps, I honestly have no idea how you'll feel about it because, like I've said, I don't do well with horror, so I didn't read them growing up. I got a short story collection once, and I read a bunch of those, but the main kid died in every single one of them, and I didn't want that anymore, so I stopped. I didn't even finish them. I never picked up an actual Goosebumps book in my life. Sad for me. I didn't read Animorphs either. Am I even really a 90s kid? But so I can't speak from that perspective, but I did really enjoy the movie, which I guess shows that you don't have to be a Goosebumps fan to enjoy it. Give it a shot. You'll see me next time if you subscribe. Bye.